Yes, sir.
Okay, I welcome you all to this evening remedial session of data structure and algorithm. Today we are going to discuss the topic of the graph, that is next nonlinear data structure. We have up to this point complied with the other topics up to the tree, binary tree and search tree, AVL and red black tree. Now today we are going to start with the next nonlinear, that is a graph. Okay, I hope the screen is visible to you and myself is audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm not able to, let me share again. I'm not okay. Actually, graph is one of the nonlinear data structure where it's like a tree only, but it's a closed tree, and that closed tree has the particularly. Okay, Microsoft activation is failed. That's why I'm not able to. 1 minute, beta. Wait, wait. Okay. No, we'll start with the actual. That's the Microsoft Office is somewhat giving problem for me. That's why I'm not able to proceed with the session. But no, it's okay. So the graph data structure is the data structure which is a nonlinear in the sense that's a data structure consisting of the set of nodes and the set of edges that relate the nodes to each other, as shown on your the screen. That's a set of edges are there, and the each edge describes the relationship between the vertices. Means there will be an edge between a vertex to the another vertex. That's a graph. Means technically we can define the graph as a G of VE. That's a V of G is a finite non-empty set of vertices that that is very essential. Finite non-empty set means what? There can be at least one vertex. Okay, such a MCQ can come that there is a vertex A. Is it is a graph, true or false? Or there can be at least one number of vertices in the any graph. Proceed. Like the MCQ can become, and the age means the set of edges, the pair of vertices. Means between A to B point, there is a pair of vertices. As like given on your diagram screen, that's a directed and undirected graph. When the edge in the graph have no direction, the graph is called the undirected graph. As shown on your screen, that's a V of graph 1. Four vertices are there, A, B, C, D. And the E of graph 1, that's the edge set. A to B is the one set, one edge, then A to D, then B to C is a one say edge, and B to D is another. Four number of edges are there. That is a undirected graph. Okay, and the directed graph is having the direction, means a particularly any particular edge will have the direction. Okay, means there is a graph between, there is a graph edge between 1 to 3 and 3 to 1. ग्राफ टू अगर आपके स्क्रीन के ऊपर देख रहे हैं तो 1 to 3 and 3 to 1, these both are the different ages. 1 3 and 3 1 are not the same age. Okay, means if the graph is directed, the order of vertex in each edge is important. Okay, as shown on your screen, there can be a edge from self vertex. Okay, means from the same vertex to the same, like a edge from 9 to 9. Okay, there is a edge from 9 to 9. That is a self edge. Okay, that is also possible in a directed graph. Okay, that's a E of graph to a graph. देखा 1 3, then 3 1, then 5 9, then 9 1, 9 11, then 5 7, then 9 9 and 11 1. Okay, that's a 11 1. वो 1 11 हो सकती है क्या? नहीं, because that particular edge has the direction from 11 to 1, and depending on that direction in a directed graph, or also called as a digraph, there is a terminology called as a in degree and out degree. In degree means what? The number of edges coming towards that vertex are called as the in degree, and out degree means the number of edges going outside from that vertex, that is the out degree. Okay, now the trees are the special case of graph. If you are see, that's the trees, अगर आपने देखे तो they are the special case of graph. They are nothing but one kind of a graph only. Okay, such a MCQ will come that tree is a graph, true or false. So be ready accordingly. Now V of graph 3 अगर आपने देखा, then number of vertices are there, then E of graph 3 are there. Then the special case of graph means what? A tree, a graph wherein the out degree for any node can be maximum 2. ओके, अगर आपने यहाँ पे देखा तो आउट डिग्री क्या है? मैक्सिमम 2 है. अगर आई से नंबर ऑफ एजेस कितने बाहर जा रहे हैं? 2 जा रहे हैं. एफ से कितने जा रहे हैं? 1 ही जा रहे हैं. मैक्सिमम 2. और एच एंड जे दे आर नॉट हैविंग एनी आउट डिग्री. ओके, बट मैक्सिमम 2. एंड द इन डिग्री कितने हो सकते हैं? कैन एनीबॉडी टेल? इन डिग्री ट्री में इन डिग्री कितने हो सकते हैं? if you are treating tree as a graph, तो उसमें in degree कितने होंगे? For any vertex, what can be the maximum in degree? Mark your attendance, those who are latecomers. Maximum in degree कितने हो सकते हैं? Sauta, what is the maximum in degree for a binary tree or any type of tree?
Any type of tree, maximum in degree 1.
Why? Can you suffix your answer? Explain. What is the in degree first of all? Yes, Shradesh, what is the in degree? Afia,
Means,
what is the yes.
the line between that node and its parent.
Yes, in degree parent नहीं कह सकते हम. जहाँ पे in degree means what? जो उसके तरफ आने वाली edge है, that is a in degree. Number of edges coming towards any vertex are called as the in degree of that vertex. In any graph, any tree, the parent is always 1. Okay, tree में parent एक ही हो सकता है. That may or may not be a binary tree. Binary tree means what? Out degree can be maximum 2. Okay, and what can be the in degree of the root node? Yes, Afia, what is the in degree of root node? Afia Sheikh, are you there? Hardika, are you there? What is the in degree of a root node? See, you have to be interactive one. Gaurav, and such a, remember at the regular session also I have told that there are as many as 14 marks of the MCQ are going to come in your regular university exam. Okay, then such a question are bound to come. Okay, so please be prepared accordingly. So Gaurav, what is the in degree of root node? Obviously अगर उसके तरफ कोई भी एज आने वाली है क्या? नहीं आने वाली, because that is a root node. That's why the in degree of root node in any tree, if with respect to the graph terminology, is always 0, whereas the leaf node में कितने हो गए? out degree for any leaf node, जैसे इस केस में H J A C E ये सब leaf node है, तो उनकी out degree होगी 0. ओके, यानी कि you have to means the leaf node will have the no outer edges. Okay, outer जाने वाले edges वहाँ पे नहीं होंगे. That is called as in graph terminology. The adjacent nodes, two nodes are the adjacent if they are connected by an edge. 5 is adjacent to 7 and 7 is adjacent from 5. Okay, 7 is adjacent from 5. That is a, you can say, the diagram. That is a diagram, directed graph path, a sequence of vertices where that connects the two nodes in a graph. That is a path like 5 to 7, there is a path. Then complete path, a graph in which every vertex is directly connected to every other vertex is called as a complete graph. Okay. Now this is a complete directed graph. अगर आपने यहाँ पे देखा, then every vertex is directly connected to the all other three vertices. A is directly connected to B, C, D. B is connected to A, C, D, and D is connected. C is connected to A, B, D, and D is connected to all other A, B, and C. Okay, that's why it is a directed graph, and in the number of edges in directed graph are n into n minus 1. That n is number of vertices, where the n are number of vertices. Okay, that is a complete terminology of the complete directed graph. That is the order of n square. We will go to the next slide. Then what is the number of edges in a complete undirected graph? Undirected, यहाँ पे direction नहीं है. This is a directed and this is a undirected. It is n into n minus 1 by 2. Okay, it is n into n minus 1 by 2. I have already shared all these PPTs, graph PPTs, both PPTs on our Google Classroom. Please visit to Google Classroom regular basis. One more thing, from tomorrow onwards, there will be the single link of Google Gmeet, Google Meet for every kind of class. Means M7 there is a separate for every. Okay, you need not to log in again and again for every lecture and every subject. That will be the common link for all the subjects. That is already given by HOD ma'am on our group. So that is a weighted graph for you. Weighted graph means what? For the every age there is a weight attached. Okay, like from Austin to Dallas it is 200. From Dallas to Denver it is 780. From Dallas to Washington it is 300, 1300. Like a weightage is given. That is arbitrary weightage given. That up to the user and graph compiler, that what kind of weight can be done. Now, this weightage will play the major role in case of the further algorithmic representation of the BFS, DFS, Prim's algorithm, Kruskal algorithm, spanning tree, minimum spanning tree, finding the minimum path between the two vertices, like that. This weightage will play the major role. There can be the two graph implementation, that is 1D and 2D array in case of the array-based implementation, and one third more is there, that is a linked list based implementation. एरे बेस में आप दो तरीके से दिखा सकते हैं, 1D and 2D and linked list बेस है. नाउ दिस इज द एरे बेस implementation of the this given graph जो आपके स्क्रीन के ऊपर है. So for every node there will be the one single vertex. For every vertex there will be the one array, and for every edge there will be the 2D array, like 0 to 0, 0 1, then 0 2, like that matrix representation will be there. That is the array based implement. Where there is a weight attached, there is a, you can say, the particularly age. Like डल्लास अगर आपने देखा तो डल्लास के 1 में 200 है. ओके, इंडेक्स नंबर 1 में, मींस इंडेक्स नंबर 1 क्या है? ऑस्टिन है. ओके, मीन देयर इज अ एज बिटवीन डल्लास टू ऑस्टिन विद द weight 200. Okay, is there the Dallas to Austin with the weight 200? That's how we can define, or we can represent the graph using the 2D array. That the 1D array used to represent the vertex, and 2D array is, that is the adjacency matrix, is used to represent the edges. That is the array based implementation. Then the linked list based implementation, while it is required, because you can see in the array based implementation, अगर आपने number of zeros यहाँ पे देखे, so they are the memory wastage because there is no age. Okay, बट वी हैव टू एलोकेट मेमोरी फॉर दैट। ओके, आप 6x6 का वहाँ पे मैट्रिक्स डिफाइन कर रहे हैं, सॉरी 7x7 का, और इसमें से बहुत सारे जीरो है, बिकॉज देर इज नो एज available or present between that two vertices. That's why it is zero over there, and that is a memory wastage. To overcome that adjacency matrix problem, there is a there is a implementation with the linked list base that is called as a adjacency list, and that is one day array आपको यहाँ पे use करना ही है for the vertex as like this, and the one more that is a list is used for each vertex v which contains the vertices which are adjacent from the v as like this. On screen that is a linked list implementation of the graph for you. You can see that on screen. अगर आपने देखा तो अटलांटा के सामने 5 और 6 है। अगर 5 और 6 आपने देखा कौन से है, 5 और 6 ह्यूस्टन एंड वॉशिंगटन। तो अटलांटा अटलांटा अगर आपने दिया तो उसमें से ह्यूस्टन एंड वॉशिंगटन की तरफ आउटर एजेस है। वहां पे आउटर एजेस आपकी तरफ प्रेजेंट है। ओके, यू कैन गो थ्रू द पर्टिकुलरली डायग्राम, ग्राफ, डायग्राफ। दैट इज आउटर लिंक लिस्ट रिप्रेजेंटेशन। अगर आपने डेन्यूअर की तरफ देखा तो डेन्यूअर में 0 and 2 एट द एडजेसेंट वर्टिसेस। ओके, डेन्यूअर यस 0 and 2, 0 and 2 what are the nodes? 0 is Atlanta and 2 is Chicago। डेन्यूअर की तरफ आपने देखा तो शिकागो की तरफ भी आपको आउटर एज है, एंड एटलांटा की तरफ भी आउटर एज। दैट वेट इज एट द वैल्यू पार्ट ऑफ दैट नोड। ओके, इंडेक्स ऑफ द एडजेसेंट वर्टेक्स and pointer to the next edge vertex। अगर वो नील है that is the end of that list। okay, जो आप क्रॉस दिख रहे हैं पॉइंटर पार्ट में that is a नील। okay, that's how we can represent the any graph either by using the array based implementation or by using the linked list based implementation। that is the adjacency matrix versus adjacency list representation good for matrix is good for the dense graph, means they are having the densile, means there are as many number of edges are there, that is a dense graph, and sparse means less number of edges are there, then the list is important or list is beneficial। that's a memory requirement O of v plus e, and the connectivity between two vertices can be tested quickly in case of the matrix। अगर वहां पे कोई वैल्यू है then they are connected to each other, अगर वैल्यू 0 है then they are not connected to each other with respect to the directed graph। and the good sparse list is beneficial in case of the sparse graph। sparse यानी कि क्या, जहाँ पे number of edges कम है, और dense यानी कि क्या, जहाँ पे number of edges ज्यादा है। and the memory requirement is given, see the list has the less memory requirement that of the matrix, then the vertex adjacent to another vertex can be found quickly। connectivity is as good as finding quickly as good as that of matrix, because you can have the directly connected using the linked list। अगर आपने यहाँ पे देखा तो adjacent जो vertices है वो directly connected है as a linked list of the single linked list of the next node। that is a matrix versus list representation। but obviously such a 2 or 3 mark question will come that we have to compare the matrix and list representation of the graph, then you should be able to give such a parameter or such a comparison point। that's why I am always telling you to please be prepared and see your Google Classroom regularly, visit your Google Classroom। now this is a program for you। I already shared this program over Google Classroom। You please go through that program so that you can get through। Algorithmic program based program will be asked at your university exam। then the graph searching, there are two types of the search methods, or you can say the traveling methods, traversing methods of the graph। the first one is a depth first search, and the second one is a breadth first search। depth first means what, you are going from top to bottom। with respect to the undirected graph, it is a top to bottom, and with respect to the directed graph, where the weightage are concerned, from less weight to the more weight, that is a depth first search। okay, and breadth first search, that is a BFS, means you are going horizontally in case of an undirected graph, whereas in a directed weight graph, you are going from similar kind of weight first and then to the larger weight later, then to the larger weight later. That is a DFS and BFS. We will see them in detail. So what is a DFS? That travel as far as you can down a path, जितनी नीचे यानी कि from top to bottom, back up as little as possible when you reach the dead end. यानी कि you are going to have the dead end. Dead end यानी कि क्या, यहाँ पे अगर आप देख सकते हैं तो it is a dead end जो यहाँ पे है लास्ट 600 के पास, 160 के बाद, 780 के बाद, 1000 या 1300 के बाद जो दिखाई दे रहा है, that is a dead end. Okay, then up to that point you have to back up as little as possible. You will see the meaning of backing up as little as possible, and the DFS can be implemented efficiently using a stack. Okay, अगर आप depth first search कर रहे हैं, then efficiently it can be used by using the stack. That is a one kind of one DFS algorithm for you. You can start from the Austin, initialize with the Austin, then go to the Austin to the Houston. Houston क्यों जाएगी? Okay, you can go Austin के अभी यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं. Austin के बाद में क्या है? नोड नंबर 3 और 3. You can go to the, yes, this is the Austin. Then Houston is the most weightage. अगर ऑस्टिन के बाद अपने ऑस्टिन के तरफ से बाहर जाने वाले कौन से हैं? 160 की एक है, that is going to the Houston, and ऑस्टिन के तरफ दूसरी बाहर जाने वाली डल्लास को है, that is 200. Okay, that's why we will go first to the ऑस्टिन, यानी कि टॉप टू बॉटम जा रहे हैं, फ्रॉम लेसर टू हायर जा रहे हैं वेट के हिसाब से. सो देखिए आप यहाँ पे क्या करें, ह्यूस्टन को जाएंगे. ओके, देन ह्यूस्टन के बाद क्या है? ह्यूस्टन के बाद ह्यूस्टन 2. अगर ह्यूस्टन से बाहर जाने वाली अगर आपको एज देखनी चाहिए, अभी ह्यूस्टन से बाहर जाने वाली एज कौन सी है? गो टू द लिस्ट रिप्रेजेंटेशन. ह्यूस्टन, yes, it's on the 5th index. Okay, subscription number 5. Please give attention towards your screen. 5th, then it is 5th to 800. Okay, अगर आपने देखा तो 0 है, यानी कि इट इज गोइंग टू द एटलांटा. ओके, एटलांटा के तरफ जा रहा है ह्यूस्टन. हम ऑस्टिन से ह्यूस्टन पे, देन एटलांटा इज देयर. ओके, देयर इज एटलांटा. अगर आप यहाँ पे देखेंगे पॉपअप किया आपने ह्यूस्टन को और वहां पे एटलांटा आपने डाला. देन ऑस्टिन के आप वन मिनट, ह्यूस्टन के बाद आप डल्लास को भी गए थे. ओके, ऑस्टिन के 2 आउटर एजेस है आउट डिग्री के, one is the Houston and Dallas. Okay, first we are going to the Dallas and then to Houston. Then from Houston there is only one outer edge, that is to the Atlanta. उसके लिए हमने Houston को पॉप किया और Atlanta इन किया. Then from Atlanta to Washington is the only one. Then हमने पॉप किया Atlanta को. ऑन स्क्रीन अगर आपको दिखाई दे रहा है, पॉप किया Atlanta को, which is on the top of the stack, and push the Washington. Then वॉशिंगटन अपने पॉप किया. उसके बाद वॉशिंगटन से आउटर जाने वाले कौन सा है? डलास है. दैट इज अ डलास. आप फिर से आ गए. दैट्स हाउ यू कैन हैव द DFS depth first search algorithm for you using the stack. Then we will see the breadth first searching. Okay, that's the idea behind. What is idea behind the BFS? That look at all possible paths that are same depth before you go to the deeper level with respect to the weightage. With respect to the weightage, back up as far as possible when you reach the dead end, means the next vertex has been marked or there is no next vertex, and you can use effectively the queue data structure. Okay, आप इसमें queue ज़्यादातर use करते हैं so that it will be useful for the BFS. Okay, now we will see. अगर आपने यहाँ पे ऑस्टिन से शुरुआत की, that is your node number और vertex number 1. then ऑस्टिन से बाहर जाने वाले डलास और ह्यूस्टन है. then we are keeping NQ DQ किया आपने, ऑस्टिन को डिलीट किया, DQ ऑस्टिन बाहर आ गया. then डलास एंड ह्यूस्टन we have NQ'd. अगर आप स्क्रीन के ऊपर, then DQ'd, we have DQ'd next to the डलास जो फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट हुआ. then ह्यूस्टन एंड शिकागो एंड डेनवर आर इन। ओके, अगर आपने ह्यूस्टन के बाद में अगर आउटर देखा, सेम लेंथ वाला देखा, देन शिकागो एंड डेनवर आर द सेम। ओके, अगर आपने यहाँ पे डायग्राम में देखा, ओके, सी हियर इज द डायग्राम। ओके, अगर आपने शिकागो, ह्यूस्टन के बाद ह्यूस्टन इज वन से शिकागो एंड डेनवर 1000 आर द सिमिलर वेटेज। ओके, यहाँ पे देखिए 1000 आर द सिमिलर वेटेज, दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव टेकन दैट फर्स्ट, that is bread first searching for you, that Chicago and Denver, and then we have taken the Atlanta, and for that purpose you have dequeued the Houston, and that's how we can perform the bread first searching. That's how we can have the bread first search for the any directed graph. Okay, that is last Washington, that is a BFS algorithm for you. Then the single source shortest path problem can be possible. There are multiple paths from the source vertex to the destination vertex. It is possible that between given any two vertices A and B, there can exist the multiple paths. Okay, we have to find out the shortest path among them. Then, which is called as the shortest path, the path whose total weight is minimum is called as the shortest path. As like Austin to Washington, अगर आप जा रहे हैं, then the shortest path is given that Austin, Houston, Atlanta, and Washington. That is a 1560 miles. Then Austin to Washington is again, अगर आप via Dallas, Denver, and Atlanta गए, then it will be the 2980 miles. That's why the shortest path is the given first one. That is the shortest path. Common algorithm for shortest path are Descartes algorithm, Bellman-Ford algorithm. We are going to see this algorithm in the next sessions. BFS, all that algorithm that the chapter 5 that are based on the this all terminologies. BFS can be used to solve the shortest graph problem when the graph is weightless or the weights are the same. Okay, weightless यानी क्या है, किसी भी जीरो है या फिर सेम है, तो ऑब्वियसली वहां पे क्यू लगाना अच्छा होता है. Then the mark vertices before the NQ, that is the Q will be useful. That is something with respect to the, we will revise this again in the next PPT. Let me share the, stop this PPT sharing and go to our next PPT. Please mark your attendance. Those who have not yet marked your attendance, remember your attendance is being remarkably registered on group. So please take care of marking your attendance at the any online session. You can, as I have told you, please mark your attendance at the beginning and at the end also. Okay. As many as only 3-4 students have marked your attendance. Pachav, Kulkarni, Birud, Afia, Hardika. Who is remained? Mitesh Deshmukh. You have not marked your attendance. Please mark your attendance, Mitesh. Anyone, please call him, give a call, give a missed call. He's not there. He's just logged in and gone anywhere. Mitesh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Then why you are not answering? Why you are not marking your attendance, Mitesh?
सर
Okay.
पहले मैंने अटेंडेंस किया था सर.
नहीं है आपके चैट बॉक्स में, नहीं. Do it again. Okay, now we'll see the terminologies of the graph again. That the graph is a G set consists of V of G. Why I'm taking again and again in another fashion or another way? Because see, you're going to have the 50 marks exam only. There will be the question MCQ of up to 40 marks and short answer question of 8 marks. Okay, that way they are consisting up to the 22 marks. अगर आपकी तरफ आप मैंने दिया हुआ, अगर आपकी तरफ है वो question paper format which is going to be there in the month of May end, then you can go through कि MCQ कितने marks के है और short answer कितने marks के. They are calculating, accumulating as many as 22 marks. तो आपको definition, short answer, ऐसे ऐसे जो छोटे वाले क्वेश्चन है उसके ऊपर आपको ज्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा to get yourself pass and get yourself mark, because this is a marks giving question paper subject. So this is a graph. V of G and E of G means non-empty finite set means what? Mitesh, can you explain us what do you mean by the finite non-empty set? V of G. Yes, Mitesh. What do you mean by the non-empty set of vertices? How many number of minimum nodes can be there? Vertices can be there. Gaurav? See, I'm not asking question just to pass my time. Okay, it's that I wish to know that whether that concept is okay with you or not. Have you understood that concept or not? That's why faculties are asking such a question, and keep yourself engaged in online mode also. Okay, that is a you can say the wishing against behind that asking question. That is a wish. Okay, if you are not able to answer that, at least unmute yourself and say that, sir, okay, I am not knowing, I have not understood that concept. That is okay. लेकिन आप कुछ भी कह नहीं रहे, it's not acceptable. Okay. So the finite non-empty finite set means there can be a single node also. Means अगर आपने dot भी दिया, then it can be a graph also. वहाँ पे number of edges zero भी हो सकते हैं, that is given in the next. That's a finite possibly empty set of edges. Means what? The number of edges can be a zero also. That is a graph for you. Undirected graph means what? V0 V1 is equal to V1 V0. Means there is a same edge between the two vertices. There will be the not two edges as that of in the directed graph, जहाँ पे V0 V1 is not equal to the V1 V0. Okay, that is a tail to head. Okay, वहाँ पे direction होगी V0 V1, V0 to V1. It is not as same as the V1 to V0. Okay, that can be the different or that are different actually. That's why it is called as a directed graph. So these are the examples of the graph: complete graph, incomplete graph, and G3. That's also one kind of incomplete graph. See, the binary tree or any tree is a special case, are the special cases of the graphs only. Okay, a complete undirected graph can have the maximum. Okay, complete undirected has the n into n minus 1 divided by 2 number of edges, whereas the complete directed graph has n into n minus 1 edges. That is the directed and undirected only by 2 का difference है. Obviously you have to be ready. वहाँ पे आपको एग्जाम में एक ऐसे ग्राफ भी दिया जा सकता है and you have to you have to answer back the number of edges like that, or given a particular node you have to find out the DFS and BFS also. That is a complete graph definition for you. Complete graph is a graph that has a maximum number of edges in undirected n into n minus 1 by 2, and in a directed, that is a n into n minus 1. Then adjacent and incident, V0 to V1 is an edge. Then V0 and V1 are called as the adjacent node in case of an undirected graph, and V0 V1 is an edge in a directed graph. Second point. Then V0 is adjacent to V1 and V1 is adjacent from V0. Okay, adjacent to and adjacent from. Okay, वहाँ पे मैंने अलग अलग कलर वहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है आपको वर्ड्स को. So please be careful that adjacent to concept and adjacent from concept means the edge V0 to V1 is incident on V0 and V1. That is the incident terminology for you. So that is a graph. Self-edge graph means there can be the edge from same vertex to the same vertex, that is the edge from 1 to 1 or 0 to 0, or the multigraph means the multiple occurrences of the same edge. Okay, there can be the multiple number of more than one number of edges from between the two vertices, like 2 and 3 are the two vertices. There can be the number of edges. Okay, singular edge वहाँ पे है, लेकिन 1 to 3 0 to 1 में डायग्राम बी अगर आप देख रहे हैं तो 0 to 1 में आपके एक ही एज है, 1 to 3 में आपके दो एजेस है, एंड 2 to 3 में या फिर 3 to 2 में being a undirected graph, they are having the 3 number of edges. that is the graph for you. Subgraph means the graph G dash is such that V of G dash is a subset of V of G and E of G dash is a subset of E of G. A path from vertex P to Q, VP to VQ, that is in a graph G, is a sequence of vertices from VP to VQ such that V of VP I1 to I1 I2 up to the VIN, where the n is the number of edges. Okay, small n are the number of edges. That is last bracket, that is VIN to VQ. Okay, VP से आपने शुरू किया था, we have came up to the VQ. That are the edges in an undirected graph, and the length of path is nothing but the number of edges on it. Length of path क्या है? उसके ऊपर number of edges कितने हैं? Okay, that is the length of path. Okay, that is a, you can say the graph for you. You can see the G1 के जो भी आप सब ग्राफ दिखाई दे रहे 1 2 3 4 are the sum of the subgraph of the G1. सी जो आपकी एज ग्राफ में है वही सब ग्राफ में आ सकती है. सब ग्राफ में आपको नए तरीके से न्यू एज वहां पे डिफाइन करना आपको मुमकिन नहीं होता और इट इज नॉट अलाउड. ओके, जो एजेस आपके ओरिजिनल ग्राफ G1 में है वही एजेस आपके उसके सब ग्राफ में आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं. ओके, देयर आर नो नंबर ऑफ एनी न्यू एज. ओके, 1 to 2 है क्या? यस, 1 to 2 आप G1 में है. 0 to 3 है क्या? है, यानी कि जो भी है वहां पे आपको वो दिखाई दे रहा है. G3 अगर आपको दिखाई दे रहा है तो G3 में अगर जितने भी एजेस है वो अगर आपको 1 to 2 है क्या? है. Okay, means these are some of the subgraph of the your G3. Then what do you mean by the simple path? Simple path is a path in which the all vertices except possibly the first and the last are the distinct. Okay, that is a simple path. यानी कि there is no, you can say the repeat occurrences of the vertices. All vertices except possibly the first and last are the distinct. Distinct यानी कि क्या? Unique है. And the cycle means what? First and last vertices are the same. यानी कि सेल्फ अगर आपने यहाँ पे देखिए सेल्फ यानी कि 0 to 0 1 to 1 तो वहां पे आपको एक साइकिल दिखाई देता है. दैट इज अ सिंपल पाथ in which the first and last vertices are the same. Okay, that is the one of the criteria for the. Then in an undirected graph G, the two vertices V0 and V1 are connected if there is a path in a G from V0 to V1. अगर दोनों उस इसमें path है, then and then they are called as a connected. In an undirected graph G is connected if and for every pair of distinct VI and VJ there is a path from VI to VJ. Okay, अगर आपने previous slide देखी यहाँ पे 1 minute. Okay, now there is a path from 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 1 to 0, 0 to 1 to 3, 1 to 2, then 2 to 0, 2 to 1, 2 to 3, then 3 to 1, 3 to 0, 3 to 2. Means that is a path. Okay, so it is called as a connected, fully connected. VI, VJ अगर आपने लिया तो हर एक में path वहां पे है. I may be 0, 1, 2, 3 or J may be 0, 1, 2, 3. Then it is called as a path, or it is that undirected graph is called as a fully connected undirected graph. That is a connected graph. A cyclic tree is a cyclic graph because there is no cycle present. That is a G1 में जैसे आपने देखा वहां पे साइकिल है, whereas G2 में साइकिल नहीं है. That is a way of connected graph. A cyclic graph. Then the connected component of an undirected graph is a maximal connected graph subgraph. A tree is a graph that is connected and acyclic. A directed graph is strongly connected if there are directed paths from VI to VJ and also from VJ to VI. Directed हम connected अभी हमने पिछले slide में क्या देखा? In case of a undirected graph. Okay. Now we are discussing with case of the directed graph. Directed graph strongly connected कब कहा जाएगा? जब एक वर्टेक्स A to B अगर एज है और B to A भी एज है. डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ में हमने देखा कि नंबर ऑफ एजेस आर डिफरेंट. ओके, देन VI to VJ एज है एंड VJ to VI भी एज है या पाथ है, तो वो कहा जाता है स्ट्रांगली कनेक्टेड ग्राफ फॉर ऑल VI और all I's and J ranging from 0 to N where the n is the number of nodes, n is the number of vertices. A strongly connected component is a maximum subgraph that is strongly connected. That is called as a strongly connected maximum subgraph. That is something. Now G4 is not connected, whereas connected component, that is अगर आपने पहले वाला डायग्राम देखा, that is a connected one. Okay, maximum connected subgraph of the given G1. Okay, G1 अगर आपने याद किया तो वहां पे अगर आपको कनेक्टेड एंड नॉट कनेक्टेड आप डिफाइन कैसे कर सकते हैं या फिर कैसे वहां पे ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. These are the some of the terminology. Then not strongly connected. See, 1 to 0 एज है, 0 to 1 भी एज है, 1 to 2 एज है, लेकिन 2 to 3 एज नहीं. ग्राफ G3, ग्राफ G3. Okay, that's why it is called as not strongly connected. And strongly connected like this, that is a 0 to 1 भी एज है और 0 to 1 to 0 भी एज है. Okay, next diagram, that is and the connected subgraph like a 2. Okay, वहां पे कोई भी एज नहीं. That's why it is called, it can also be called as the maximum maximal strongly connected subgraph. Now, so what do you mean by the degree? We have discussed this in the first PPT. That's in degree and out degree. In degree means the number of edges coming towards that vertex V in inward, and number of edges going outward, that is out degree. From vertex V, number of edges that have V as a tail, that are out degree, and in degree में वो head होगा, यानी कि वहां पे आ रहे, और out degree यानी कि वहां से जा रहे. Okay, that is a in degree and out degree concept in case of a directed graph. Undirected graph में in degree out degree concept आएगी क्या? नहीं आएगी, क्योंकि वहां पे डायरेक्शन है ही नहीं. इन एंड आउट, देयर इज नथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके, दैट इज द कंसेप्ट फॉर द इन केस ऑफ अ डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ ओनली. इफ द डी आई is the degree of vertex I in a graph G with the n vertices and e edges, the number of edges is E is summation of 0 to n minus 1. That is a summation notation of di divided by 2. Okay, that is the formula for finding the number of edges in a given directed graph. So what is the degree? That's the degree is a vertex. Degree of a vertex is the number of edges incident to that vertex. Okay, now this is diagram showing you the in degree and out degree. In case of a binary tree, always the in degree will be always 1. In case of the root node, it will be 0. And out degree for any node can be maximum 2. Okay, not always 2. Okay, it will be maximum 2. Okay, out degree, because out degree यानी कि number of child may be 1 or 0. In case of a leaf node, it is 0. That's why it is maximum 2. Out degree maximum 2. Okay, and in degree maximum or always 1, not maximum, always 1. Only root node will have the 0 in degree. 0 in degree. Okay, you have to again and again practice these sentences. Remember, such a minor point are going to be asked for your MCQs. So ADT for the graph, that is a graph as a abstract data structure. Then the graph representation, we have discussed this. Adjacency matrix, adjacency list, and multi-list matrix is the let G of V. Then adjacency G is V of E. Then matrix can be like this, that if there is an edge Vi Vj, then matrix will have the value 1. And if there is no such a edge, then matrix corresponding entry in the matrix will have the value 0 in case of a undirected graph. In case of a directed or weighted graph, जहाँ पे वेटेज है वहां पे 1 के जगह पे वो वेटेज आ जाएगा. ओके, वहां पे वेटेज आ जाएगा. That is the representation. You can see the representation. Directed undirected में n square by 2 है and directed में n square है. Okay, you can see the adjacency matrix representation on screen for the given graphs. You can easily find out that where there is a 1 and why that 1 is there, because the edge is there in a corresponding graph. Whereas अगर 0 है तो वहां पे edge नहीं है. अगर 0 है तो वहां पे edge नहीं है. That is a matrix and representation for you. Now the data structure for the list, that is a one we can define the adjacency list node like this. That is a list representation. We have discussed this at our first PPT. Why? Because the matrix has the major number of memory wastage. Okay, अगर आपने यहाँ पे matrix देखा तो number of zeros जितने ही, that is a memory wastage. Okay, that's why to overcome that memory wastage, we have come up with the representation or linked list representation of the graph, that is adjacency list in case of a matrix over the matrix. Okay, that is like this only. जहाँ पे आपका नल आ जाएगा वहां पे आपकी आगे जाना, यानी कि देयर आर नो फर्दर adjacent nodes, adjacent vertices to the that particular vertex. Okay, that is a C in the G1. अगर आपने देखा तो वहां पे बराबर आपके 3 नोड एडजेसेंट है हर एक नोड को. ओके, 0 को एडजेसेंट है 1 2 3, देन 1 2 1 को एडजेसेंट है 0 2 3, लाइक दैट. अगर आपने G3 की डायग्राम देखी तो 0 को एडजेसेंट कौन है? ओनली 1. And then who is adjacent to the 1? 0 and 2. And who is adjacent to the 2? No one. Okay, that is a directed graph. So that's how we can represent any graph using matrice and the list. Now interesting operation can be done like out degree, finding out degree and in degree, then finding a hash of number of edges in a graph, finding a vertex, the degree of a given vertex in an undirected graph. That are the operation that we can perform on the any graph. See, that are the operation given for you. That is the inverse adjacency list. Inverse means what? Inverse matrix आपने मैथमेटिक्स में सीखा है और आपको मानने inverse यानी कि totally opposite, mirror image you can say. Okay, totally opposite of the given. That is the inverse adjacency list or matrix for the given way. In such a way you can define or determine the integrity of the vertex in a very fast way. Integrity आप fastly वहाँ पे determine कर सकते हैं. So that is alternate node structure for the list, column link for the head and row link for the tail. We are going to discuss this again and again from the next lecture onwards. That common Google link will be there. I don't know with respect to the remedial sessions also, is it there or not, but if you can follow that from tomorrow onwards, morning session will be taken on that Google Meet only. Even all जो मैं Zoom use करता था उसकी जगह पे आपको गूगल मीट की लिंक, यानी कि डीएसए हो, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम कंसेप्ट हो, नेटवर्किंग हो, वही लिंक को आपको एज पर टाइम टेबल ज्वाइन होना है. ओके, that is something with respect to the remedial session of today. Those who have not yet submitted their mini project topic and whatever the project submission is there, please submit as early as possible. आज ही आप submit कर दीजिए. And those who are under my गाइडशिप, जो मेरे अंदर गाइडशिप को है, प्लीज सबमिट योर 5-minute वीडियो. ओके, एक्सप्लेनिंग योर ऑल द प्रोजेक्ट टॉपिक, जो भी आपने तैयार किया है या फिर तैयार नहीं किया तो तैयार कीजिए एंड सबमिट इट. ओके, सो वी आर कमिंग टू द एंड ऑफ आवर सेशन. दोज हू हैव नॉट येट मार्क योर अटेंडेंस, वो फिर से मार्क कर दीजिए. लेट मी सी. Message listening, बच्चा सर्विस कुलकर्णी, गुरु शेख पटेल. Okay, thank you for your patience listening. Let me conclude the session. Wish you all the best for your studies. Do study hard. Thank you all.